Good day! Welcome to our Abba's House Nugget. Thank you for watching once again. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, put on your post notifications so that we can continue to be a blessing to you. We are in the life of Esther in chapter 2, and we're coming down to the end of the chapter, going down from verse 18 to verse 23, and we see Esther's cousin Mordechai in the story again, witnessing the king's guards plotting his assassination. And he reports this to Esther, and then Esther tells it to the king. The king does an inquiry, it's found to be true, the guards are impaled, and then it's recorded in the king's registry, or his history book, that Mordechai is the one that discovered. And I just want to talk about providence. What is providence? The Oxford Dictionary defines providence as the protective care of God, one, or two, timely preparation for future eventualities. It is part of God's nature to protect his children. And he does. In stories, in history, or in the Old Testament, you can see where God strategically puts things in place, persons in positions, so that they can eventually, just like in the story of Joseph, be protection for the life of his people. That's how God takes care of his. And a lot of times we live life forward, but it's only when we look back in history. There's a phrase that says the hand of God in the glove of history. You can see his hand in the glove of history, because only when you look back, you see how God, look back at your life and see how God in his providence put things in place to take care of you. In this story, Mordechai is in the right place at the right time, and it's going to be so important in the future that Mordechai does this deed for the king, because, and we're going through this story, we're going to see how Mordechai plays a central role in protecting the Jewish people in this nation in times to come. I want to highlight strong and how he defines providence. He says, providence is the continuous agency of God by which he makes all events of physical and moral world fulfill the original design for which he created it. There is an original purpose, an original plan that God has. And sometimes, most times, without us even knowing it, we are playing into that plan. And it goes back to the entire gist of the idea that all things work together for the good of those who are called of God. You might not understand the situation that is going on, but there is providence. Things might be good, You're sitting at the gate just watching over your child, and you encounter something and you do the right thing. That's what Mordechai did. But you will only understand the situations that are happening today in the future, when circumstances come and you're like, oh, that's why that happened. And you realize God always has a perfect plan, and that is his providence. Trust that God has it all under control. Trust in the protective care of God, and trust that in time, future will reveal itself and everything will be well with you. God bless you. Go do, go give, and be blessed.